Okay, what I'm going to do now is a tutorial on how to set up the VST plugin. Alright, first you're going to come in with your basic screen. Of course, you have your new, you can open your files, that's where you save your files. And up at the top you have all your toolbars for all your options. They're basically self-explanatory. You got your pencil, your selection tool, and then your paint tool, and of course your eraser. This is going to be your basic mastering. To start it out, what you want to do is go up to the thing, right click, insert your MIDI track. Now this is your basic, like how you do your keyboards and stuff like that. I always normally keep mine set on like auto input because I have more than one keyboard, but you can set yours like you want it to. This right here is going to be the MIDI device you're using. What I just clicked on, that was for adding a soft synth or a VST plugin. Now once you pick your VST plugin that you want to, let's say we'll go with Star Synth. It's a pretty good synth, good for sick bass. What we can do now is, I have a double screen, so I'm going to be pulling it on, but normally it'll just pop up. You can go ahead and pick the ones you want to. Let's go with pulsating bass. Alright, now you can exit this out. Now if you want to, don't think you lost it, just double click down here on the bottom where your mixer is and it'll pop right back up, so you'll be good. Now what you want to do is you want to make sure that it's all set, because if you just go over to the bottom right, if you see where it says insert soft synth, you'll have to assign it here, but since we inserted the soft synths from the MIDI file itself that we created, it'll be set. Now what I'm going to do is push Control-Alt-3. Well, you got to arm it for recording, and then you record it here if you're going to record on the fly. And what I'm going to do is you can also use the matrix to paint it in. And like I said, the controls for it, it's like hotkeys or fast keys. I usually hit Control-Alt-3 at the same time, and it brings up your matrix. Now from here, you can go ahead and use your draw. You can push on these keys and it'll make the sound, or you can draw out all the notes that you want. Just gonna do a little bit of this right here, and that'll work. Come up here to the top, you can see it has a loop bar. Now you can stretch that all the way across, and that'll just play that loop. Now if you see how it's not how it's gray, if you hit L, it'll turn blue like it has up here. And see, I'm gonna go up to my paint, just paint on that MIDI file there, kind of like Bob Ross, make a happy little tree. But that's basically how you start out with your VST-Is. Don't forget to save. I don't know what kind of software or computer you're running or anything, but you always want to save your work, because you don't want to be in the middle of making a real fat beat and all of a sudden, you know, it just goes out. Now to change your VST-Is, just go to Edit Soft Synth at the top of the VST-I that you've already picked and pick something else. A lot of times, see how we made our own MIDI files. If you want to get some variety in there, paint one, do it with the VST-I, then come here and change it and do another one. Go ahead and pick what else ever you want. Right here, this is a AM table synth. It's pretty good. I like it. It's not that bad. It's got 2 oscillators on it, and with the sequencer at the bottom, it's pretty sweet. But hope you enjoyed this little tutorial. I'm gonna be trying to come out with a couple more. I know it's not too professional, but hey, who gives a shit?